The Chitwoods of Sulphur, Oklahoma know loss from natural disasters all too well.
I'm in the Oklahoma Army National Guard. I returned home from a deployment to the Horn of Africa. I was home for about 2 months, and then our hometown was hit with an EF3 tornado. So it ripped right through the heart of our town, taking out most of the historic buildings in historic downtown Sulphur. We had a family business that was downtown that was completely destroyed, as well as our church had significant damage there on historic Main Street in Sulphur.
Bryce Chitwood still lives in Sulphur. His older brother Ross has called Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, and specifically Community United Methodist Church, his second home for about a decade. He's also its director of worship.
My husband and I were the first gay couple ever married in the Methodist Church. And it was the most beautiful, colorful, fun-filled day. The whole town turned out, and there was a huge Oklahoma contingent there.
The church was also among the thousands of buildings razed to the ground by the Palisades fire last week. One of the dead was a member of the church. Ross and his husband Zach also lost their home. I asked the Chitwoods on Sunday if this disaster compared to what their family faced in Sulphur.
No, it doesn't compare.
How so?
In the tornado, you lost businesses, unfortunately one life, and as devastating as that is, my town is gone. There's a saying in Los Angeles, the rich live in Beverly Hills, the famous live in Malibu, and the lucky live in the Palisades. And we were all just so lucky. It was the closest knit community.
What keeps the Chitwood brothers pushing forward, they tell me, is Ross's church community and the community back home.
I mean, I'm literally staying in a hotel room right now that my dear friend Jennifer Garner booked for me and my parents to stay in. And I only bring her up because she's got a farm in Oklahoma like us.
A GoFundMe for Ross and his husband has also raised almost $25,000 as of Sunday evening. What's the level of support that you've noticed here in Oklahoma?
Oh my gosh, I'm just so overwhelmed that I can't even look at the list of names because it makes me cry. You know, seeing people that I went to high school with that I know are truly giving like what they can, and it just is so meaningful.
If there's one thing that we as Oklahomans know, it's the Oklahoma standard, right? We have been through so many tragedies in our state before that we understand what it's like. We understand what folks are going through.
The Chitwoods know that as well as anyone. They lost their youngest brother last month to drug addiction as well. Still, they tell me their faith holds on. Samson Tamajani, 2 News, Oklahoma.